All right, so for today's warm-up problem, I'm going to run through an example where we're going to find the mean, median, mode, range, and interquartile range. And then you guys at the end of the video or towards the end of the video, you're going to get a problem to do on your own. All right, so just to run through the warm-up. So for the above data, we want to find, all the stuff I just listed off. This is just the cursor there that's stuck there. So first thing I want to do is let me just sort my data. So I've got a 1. Let me write the 1 down. So that gets rid of that. I've got a 3. Got a 4. Got 2 5s. 1 5 goes there. Put the other 5 here. And then I've got 3 8s. 1, 2, 3. All right. So I put my data in ascending order, going from smallest to largest. Now what I can do is I can find the mean, median, and mode. I'm going to use the graphing calculator, so I actually did not need to do the ascending order part, but I did it anyways. All right, so what we need to do is put in our data. So let me just go back out. Let's see. Whoops. So just to see if you guys remember how to get there. Remember, we have to go to stat. So right here where it says stat, click on that. We want to go to 1 for edit. So I'm going to click on 1, and that puts me in the table. And now I want to enter my data into the table. So I'm going to enter it in how it was. I'm going to forget the ascending order. So I'm going to go, okay, the first number is 8. Enter 4. Enter 8. Enter 8. Enter 3. 5. 5. And 1. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So get my numbers in. I'll do a double check. 8, 3, 5, 5, 1. So now what we want to do is we want to have the calculator figure out all the statistics for this data. So we're going to go to stat. We're going to go over to this calculate part. And then just like in the video that Miss Hughes had said, we're going to do calculate. So I'm going to hit it 3 times. Or now I'm going to hit it 3 times. 1, 2. And before I hit calculate, we're going to do it out to the 100th spot. So let me just hit enter. So now my data is right here. Let me see if I can do this. Let's see. All right. So I've got my calculator here. I've got my sheet over here. So now I'm going to say my mean is 5.25 because I'm going to go out to the 100th spot. My median, so I need to go down, find what my median is. So my median is right here. It's going to be 5, right? Again, this is how we represent our, let me see, I can't write on it. So that's what our mean is represented by. Again, Miss Hughes had showed you guys that. Our median is right here, so our median is going to be 5. Our mode, so calculator's not going to help us out with our mode, but if we look up here, mode is the most frequent. So 8, 8. I got 3 8s, so my mode is going to be 8. My max is an 8. Oh man, I got to work on writing 8s, huh? My minimum is a 1. So my range is my max minus my min. So that is going to be 8 minus 1, which will give me a 7. Next, my first quartile is 3.5. My third quartile is 8. Better 8. Remember, my interquartile range is my Q, my third quartile, minus my first quartile. So this equals 8 minus 3.5. All right. I can put that in my calculator. I can just figure it out, but let me just put it in the calculator. So 8 minus 3.5, and it gives me an answer that's off the screen. It's 4.5. So now I go back. My interquartile range is 4.5. So what I want you guys to do, I want you to go and try this problem right here. So I'm going to put it up. You're going to try it and answer or put the values in or pick the values off the multiple choice that I put in for Edpuzzle. So try this one out. Figure out what your mean, median, mode, your range, and your interquartile range is. Okay? And we'll try that, and then we'll go into our lesson.